with some things in life, you can work extremely hard at it, but no matter how hard you work, you're not going to see success in it because you have the wrong approach. Take this analogy, for example. It doesn't seem like a great analogy at first, but stick with me. Say that your goal is to take the lid off of a pickle jar or something like that, and you keep turning it to the right. That's just going to tighten it. You're never going to get to your end goal, which is opening the can, getting to the pickles, okay? The way that I could compare this analogy to myself is with this YouTube channel, okay? I've seen growth. It's been relatively steady, but it's not what I exactly envision or what I want. Say that I want this channel to grow more. I've consistently posted for 160 days now, and I haven't really changed a whole lot. I speak the same, my tone is the same, my messages are relatively aligned with what I believe, but I haven't changed my setting. I haven't changed where, I record, how I record, if I have somebody film for me. I haven't changed a lot of the things that I can change. And if I do, it's for a day and then it's back to the normal course. For a day, back to the normal course. It's not something that's consistently different, consistently me trying different approaches. So I'm going to try to take this approach myself, which is just doing things a little bit differently. I'm going to try to see what works and actually approach that, because I had the mindset, and this is what I've been with for a while, is telling myself that I'm doing this for myself to have a place to, have a place to give a message, but also use it as a sense of therapy and just releasing my emotions into words and basically using this to journal verbally. And I'm not very attached to the growth of the channel, which is true. I'm not super attached to the growth, but it would be great to have growth. It'd be great to spread the message to more people. It'd be great to, be able to obviously make money doing this so I can continue to do it more and have more focus on it. And I have the ability and capabilities and know what to do in order to make it grow, but I don't really do that because my approach never really changes for a substantial amount of time. And whenever I see things do well, I'm like, oh, that's great. And I don't really take anything from it. And I used to, when I first started, see why things would react this way, why this would happen. I think I've just got lazy with it. And not to be saying that I'm not thankful. I have almost 500 subscribers, and I have some channels some videos that I've done really well. But I think that there's an opportunity to really blow up this YouTube channel. And I think I'm proud of the messages that I give. And I think all the messages are always pretty good and they're very thought out. And I think that's important and something that I am proud of. But I don't always, I don't change my approach in the sense of how I give my message. And that's something that I want to work on. Maybe I'll have some B-roll. Maybe I'll make the video itself a little bit more entertaining. And it's just something that I need to work on. And it's not the sense that the message is bad. It's not the sense that my intention is bad, but maybe my approach is wrong. And there were some other analogies I wanted to give, but I literally can't remember them right now. So that's the message. Not a whole lot else I want to say besides, if you guys are continuously, oh, here we go. I remember what it was now. Say you want to be a bodybuilder, but you have a habit to drink on the weekends. That's something that's a little bit more standout. That's something where like that's the issue. But again, it still means your approach is wrong. So you could be very, very disciplined in the gym, very, very disciplined on your diet. But for hypertrophy, alcohol is very, very, very negative. It's going to make it very hard to gain muscle and keep muscle on. And that approach, no matter how hard you have no matter how many things you have aligned, 99% of your day could be aligned. But if you spend an hour, 30 minutes drinking with your friends every day or every other day or on the weekends, you're going to see less optimal growth than what you're capable of. So it can be something as slight as, like me making these YouTube videos and not realizing that maybe my approach is a little bit off, or something where it's like, hey, this is the issue. This is what you can change. This is the shift that you need to make in order to make your approach something that's more optimal, more intelligent. So do it. And I think a lot of us know, even this one for myself, I think it's always been kind of a sore thumb that I've just not wanted to admit to myself, is that I do want the channel to grow and I do know what it takes in order to make it grow. And I'm going to try to do that. I know I'm very busy, but I have the time and I'm going to try to make my videos better. So that's the message. Thank you guys so much for watching. As always, have a blessed one.